Honestly, can't wait. This leveling experience is so refreshing for me. Hey everyone, it's Luke from Azir Gaming. With Shadowlands due out very soon, the question I hear and I've asked myself is, should I make a return to World of Warcraft? So in a nutshell, yeah, do you know what? It's possibly the best time to return, even if you're a newbie player or as a returning player. See, I'm a returning player myself, and you know what? This is the least daunting it's been for a while. Usually when you have a new expansion, there's loads of levels you've got to go through, and you've got to try and get a character all the way up there to enjoy the end game. However, they've now squished this down to 60 levels and they've started a whole new leveling experience. As you can see from here, you get to choose your own starting zone, whether it's Exile's Beach, Sunstrider's Isle, and from there the game will teach you literally absolutely everything that you need to know. So whether it be equipping new spells, new items, or even just the basics such as looting a corpse for quests, the game will literally explains everything, what to press and what to click. So from that perspective, from a new player joining, it's absolutely fantastic. And even for a returning player, it gives you the basics again, so you can get back into the game, get back into the flow, and know what the game expects of you. So they've even gone that far to thinking about putting a introduction to a dungeon inside the initial first 10 levels. And this is absolutely fantastic, because this is going to give new players that experience of learning what different specs are. Whether you're a healer, whether you're DPS, you're a tank, it gives you that exposure, and that exposure is what let new players down in the previous expansions. People were joining dungeons and then getting this horrendous response from some old players who have been playing it and it knew what to expect, and it created negativity that people didn't need. So I'm not going to say Shadowlands is going to be the absolute saviour for World of Warcraft, but the hype is out there at the moment. I've seen a lot of the beta, as well as looked at some of the response on the forums. Do you know what? I'm absolutely genuinely excited for this. I'm going to be rolling a priest myself. The reason I'm going to pick as a priest as a main at the moment is because I want that flexibility. Shadow Priest looks absolutely fantastic for DPS. I like the option of being a healer if needed. So if you need an extra healer for a raid, I'm there. So I know graphically it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. It's not as pretty as a lot of the games out there. However, you do have to bear in mind this is such an old game that's gone through so many different changes, so many different expansions. And there is a reason why World of Warcraft has stood the test of time. There's such a variety to this game, and there's so many different ways that you can play it. You've got the leveling, and then you've got the end game. And end game for me is where it really opens up. There's people who go the player versus player PvP route, or some people prefer to go against AI and complete in raids. And of course, you can make that as hard or as easy as you want. So if you just want to see the content and see the lore, you can just go normal man. However, if you want a bit of a challenge, you can ramp it up, get into more heroic and mythic raids. So one of the things that are creating a lot of excitement between me and some friends of mine is I actually believe this expansion is going to be very friendly for alts. The reason being, first and foremost, the leveling experience. It's so much less daunting to go from 0 to 60 than 1 to 120. And if you're one of those people out there who want to level everything up there, that's going to be a lot of time you're going to spend leveling and maybe not doing the things that you particularly want to do. So notoriously, BFA, is taking a lot of flack. And I won't say that's necessarily down to the leveling experience within BFA. Leveling through the BFA content itself was actually quite enjoyable for me, and I actually really enjoyed it. However, for me, it was just the end game. The end game didn't provide to me what I wanted and what I consider to be, prime Warcraft. And for those who experienced previous expansion, Wrath of the Lich King was absolutely amazing. The whole build-up to fighting the Lich King, as well as the actual fight itself, I thought was absolutely fantastic and really well played out. Cataclysm and Mr. Pandaria, also quite great expansions for me, as was Legion. But Battle for Azeroth, I'm going to put it down there. With Warlords of Draenor, not the greatest expansion, and both expansions I actually left the game in. But you know what? I'm back. I'm here with a bang. And I really cannot wait for Shadowlands to come out now. I cannot wait to progress. I'm looking forward to experiencing the rest of the leveling to see how that goes. And I'm looking forward to see how they're going to do the whole, the end game. What was it going to look like compared to the beta? compared to now, because I know there's a few tweaks they're still looking to make, but you know, cannot wait to experience it for the first time, and I'm looking forward to experiencing it all with you guys too. So if you're looking to return to the game, or if you're a newbie thinking you want to give the game a try, I would say jump in. Now is the best time to jump in. Write in the comments if you have, or if it's something you're considering, and you know, enjoy it, embrace it, and hopefully Shadowlands is the game that we all want, and hopefully it can match up to all our expectations. But on another note, please click the like button, please click subscribe, get involved, and I'll see you next time.